Salutations, everybody. Yes, it's frickin' cold back here in Minnesota. 13 degrees this morning. Hope you all survived Thanksgiving and had a great time with family and friends, and I hope you had a blessed Thanksgiving Day. Today is Friday, November 29th, and I'll tell you what's going on. We're getting ready because in a little over 48 hours from now, I'll be hooking up that camper and I'll be putting that trailer behind it and loading up that golf cart, and we're gonna double tow all the way down to Kerrville, Texas. That's right. I'm gonna tell you a little something you gotta watch out for. If you're in cold climates, as you know, these things run on propane. Well, sometimes propane can get a little moisture in it. As we know, it's liquid. But sometimes you might get a batch of propane that has a little bit of water in it, or you might get condensation in your regulator line. Well, that's what happened to me today. I was about to call a service technician until I started doing some troubleshooting. But what happened was, had the furnace running for about an hour as we were starting to load some stuff up, and all of a sudden I noticed it was getting colder, but the fan is still running, so I couldn't figure out what happened. I carried 2 extra propane bottles, the big ones, when I travel, so that way I have 4 total, but I always keep them full. So I swapped out tanks, thinking maybe it's something to do with the propane that was in the tanks. Still couldn't get the heater to fire up. So I'm going to show you something to watch out for if you're traveling in cold climates and all of a sudden your furnace won't ignite. Alrighty daddy guys, as you can hear, we got the furnace running now. It's staying lit, but what happened was, when it shut down, I swapped out the propane tanks because I thought one was empty. I went back inside, the furnace would not ignite. I kept trying and trying different things. I swapped out the tanks again, thinking maybe it was a bad batch of propane because I have had that happen before. Now what I noticed was, on the regulator, it was staying red. It would not turn green. Now if you know, if you've got that style regulator, you see the green? That means that there's propane there. Well, that was red. No matter which way I turned the tank selector, it didn't matter. So, what I did was I connected it, and this being your regulator, as soon as I gave it about 2 or 3 taps, boom, she flipped over to green. Propane equals heat, equals food in your belly, because you can start your oven and your range top. Just wanted to bring you that little tip today. Like I said, if you're up in the cold climates and all of a sudden your propane isn't firing your furnace, well, yes, that could mean a number of things. A regulator switch, a sail switch, the igniter itself. So there's a lot of things that you can troubleshoot if all of a sudden your igniter isn't burning in the chamber to give you heat on these 13-degree days. So guys, pretty soon we're going to be hitting the road, and we're going to take you along on the journey from Minnesota down to Kerrville, Texas. So I'd appreciate it if you tag along, because we're going to have some fun along the way. In the meantime, hope you guys stay warm. Stay tuned. We got some great things coming up as well. There's some frostbite for you guys that are down south watching this video. You suck. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.